Angular JS. So in this session we are going to see HTML. Angular. We are going to see the directive named ng-hide. So this directive is used to bind the application data to the attribute of HTML DOM element. Here in this we are going to create an AngularJS application, and we just add this ng-hide as an attribute to the any HTML element, alright, and then pass it a model. I mean, this model has been bind this model to any HTML element and see the variation. So this is what we are going to do. So in this session I'm going to explain the directive named ng-hide. So similar to ng-show, ng-disable, this ng-hide directive is used to bind application data to the attributes of HTML DOM element. So in this session we are going to add this ng-hide as an attribute to the HTML element, alright, to any HTML element, and then pass it a model. So bind the model to bind the model to any HTML element, and then let's see the variation. Right, so that's what we are going to see in this session. So already I have created the application, AngularJS application named ang-DOM. So just to save time, I have done this. So you can see I place the cursor over the AngularJS application name ang-DOM. Here you can see the web app folder. Underneath you can see the lib. In this lib folder it's been created, and in this lib folder I have placed all the AngularJS files. Okay, so and then I have created index.html file. I have created an HTML file named index.html underneath web app. Okay, and here in the title I have given N Tiruchitrambalam. And then I have added script element just to add the AngularJS to this index.html file. Right. So here src attribute is assigned with the angular.js file name. Okay, so this file name you can see it in the lib folder here. Fine, that's it. So here what we are going to do, similarly I have created the div element underneath the body. In the div element I have given the app AngularJS app name, that is a model name. Default model is here, exist. Okay, so here what I do, I just I'm going to create the checkbox. Okay, so input, this input element type equal, so you can see the checkbox selected, and then here we need to add the ng model attribute. Okay, this attributes should, so we have yet to define the model, that is input type equal, here it shows button, right? So I select it, and then here what I'm going to do, ng-hide. Okay, so that's that's a directive that's a directive used to bind data application. Sorry, that's the directive used to bind the application data to the attributes of HTML DOM element. Okay, so here I use the ng-hide as an attribute, and I'm going to assign the value. I give you can give any value. I give hide. Okay, and then so that's it. Here I give the value. So I just give something, nothing to hide. Okay. So this button should have some value, right? So for this I use the value attribute and I assign some text, right? I give nothing to hide. We can give any text over there, and ng-hide attribute is added, right? So which is assigned with a value hide. So I'm going to use this hide in this place. Okay, so hide. So how do we bind? So here I have added the ng-hide attribute to this input element button, right? And then this becomes a model. Okay, so now this becomes a model. So this model, I'm going to bind this model to the HTML element, that is HTML element input. Here the HTML element is input checkbox, right? So to this checkbox I'm going to bind the model. How do I bind the model? Using the ng-model attribute. So here I give the whatever the name I have given to this ng-hide, the same name I'm going to assign it to the ng-model, so that I bind the model to this HTML element checkbox. Okay, that's it. So on the view page you will find a checkbox, and then beside that we have to give this text. Okay, so beside that you will find this hide key, hide, the word hide. All right, so and then you will find a button. Over the button you will find the name nothing to hide. Okay, so nothing to hide. So when I click on the checkbox, when I enable the checkbox, obviously this button would disappear. All right, so when I disable the button, I mean when I remove the tick mark, then this button would be displayed. All right, so that's it. So let's see. Here it shows the exclamation. On the previous session we need to use the data, the keyword data hyphen, so that would be removed. Here we have used ng, so that's it. See, now it's been removed. That's it. I'm going to run this. Here if you want, I use ng-hide. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to run this. Alt Shift X or Alt N. Select the application name AngularJS ANG DOM. Finish. So here you can see the page name is ng-hide, because we have given it in the title element. The value is ng-hide. So that's the reason we are able to see ng-hide. All right, as the page name, and then you can see the checkbox, and then the text hide, and then a button named as nothing to hide, right? So Why? Because we have created the checkbox using the input element. Okay, and we have used it, we have given a text hide, and then again I created a button using the input element, HTML input element, and then that button is given the value nothing to hide. Okay, nothing to hide. So that's the reason you see. So when I'm going to I'm going to enable this button, I'm going to enable this checkbox, you see this button would disappear. See, the button got disappeared. All right, so when I make a tick mark on this checkbox, the button got disappeared. So now I'm going to disable this checkbox so that the button, so now I'm going to disable this checkbox, that is I'm going to remove the tick mark um, on this checkbox. Okay, so that what would happen, again the button would appear on the view page. Okay, so let's see. I just disable the checkbox. See, now you can see the button which is named nothing to hide, right? So so that's it. So in this session we have seen the directive named ng-hide. So it is used to bind the application data to the attribute of HTML DOM element. Okay, here what we have done is we have added the ng-hide as an attribute to the HTML input element, that is to the button. All right, and then pass it a model. All right, so and then what we do, we bind this model to the HTML checkbox element. All right, and then we have seen the variation. All right, so that's it, that's for the session. Thanks for watching. Bye.